Going live. I gotta turn some lights on. Here, just give me a sec. Ouch. Because the light is needing to be lit. What is happening, fam? I wonder if that's Neil or... Oh, it's the Drac. What's happening, Drac? Evening. It's barely afternoon here. It's like 4 minutes to noon. Hey, Mark, what's happening? What's the haps? How can I, so can I invite people on just the YouTube thing? How do I do it? Yeah, you're eight hours ahead of us. You're in the future and shit. Not a damn thing. Don't know about YouTube. Yeah, I don't either. I don't know how to invite people. Channel activity, go to channel, pin message, report, remove, put timer out, hide user from channel, remove as standard moderator. No, I don't want to do that. What's this? Share screen, mute, share. I don't know. Hey, Drac, do you know how to invite? Pop out dashboard, send feedback, manage. Don't have access to this feature. Don't have access to this feature. I don't know. Share. I don't know if that's the way. Don't know. Not much happening today. Just chilling, watching some Mad Max. Nice. The original or the newer ones? If you can see, I've been listening to Chris Webby. I don't think you can add people through YouTube. Well, that sucks. Participants. Oh, maybe. Oh, it just shows the participants. What else can I do? Moderator, pop-up chat, reaction, scenes, feedback. Yeah, it's not giving me many options. Expand menu. I really don't think I can add people. You're right, Mark. Tragique! We still on for tonight, Mark? I'll have to set up StreamYard because this shit doesn't let you. You can't hang out and, you know. I don't know. All I know is I don't know. I was about to log off and head to the store. I have to go to the store too, and I'm struggling. Do I dig out the truck and go to the lake, or struggle and walk down to the store? First world problems. Do I have to walk today in the snow? Oh, rough. At least the road that I live on is oh bro, like it's fucking ridiculous. Like 2 feet. But it's all like the main roads are basically plowed, and I dug out a good chunk of the driveway, and I mean it's kind of nice. It's snowing these itty bitty like um, flakes. It's supposed to snow today and tomorrow a little bit more. But when they say a little bit more in the valley, it's a shit ton more. So I don't know if I'm going to. Hey, Bushcraft, you were on late last night, brother. But I've been being kicked off of my tablet because I don't understand. Like I mean, it's an older tablet, but I started my YouTube channel with that tablet, and YouTube is really freaking me around with the using of the tablet. Like I have to uninstall and reinstall the app like 3 or 4 times a day on the tablet, and it's driving me bonkers. A little snow, but it's been melting in the daytime sunshine. Nope, I was on early this morning. LOL. Yeah, it's cold. Yeah, I think it's like the tablet says it's what now? Oh, it's only two Celsius right now. So what is that, like 25, 26 Fahrenheit? I don't know how that works. I think you guys are like plus 25 degrees. But yeah, it's cold. What's everybody? That's barely cold, eh? I know. I mean, I'm not complaining. I put a toque on, some gloves on, and a hoodie, and I'm okay. When it gets minus, though, it gets plus the wind off the lake. I mean, it doesn't matter what kind of gear you got. If it's windy, it'll blow right through you. It's freaking cold. Yeah, you tell him, ground fog. I am really trying to grow this channel. That's why I'm doing a lot of lives and stuff like that. I was gonna get out and well, the thing is oh, pardon me. This sneezing shit needs to go. Get out and do some videos about the snow and whatnot, because I don't know. Thank you, brother. Yeah, the detox thing still, like, joys of detox. I mean, I'm pretty much gone past the yucky feelings now. It's just the fucking sneezing is getting me real annoyed. You know what's really cool when the dogs get stuck to the hydrant? Yeah, when they're having a little relief time. Fairy Tale Wizard. I think he closed his account actually on YouTube. I haven't seen many posts from him lately. What's everybody doing today? Anybody watching the fights tonight? Anybody going to the Super Bowl parties tomorrow? My brother's doing his famous pulled pork again, and chicken wings, and pulled pork tacos, and I'm gonna do chicken wings here. I need to get on making accounts so I can get my Amazon and stuff, because what's the point of having a Fire Stick if I can't use it, right? But my plan is I need coffee, so I drink sweet and creamy coffees, and my sweet part of the coffee is like maybe a teaspoon of sugar. So I've got no sugar, so I literally have to go out, which I don't really want to, honestly. You know, partake in fake Coliseum stuff. I mean, it's not wrestling. It's like people beating the shit out of each other. Like, there's no, I don't know. Everybody's got their own opinions on stuff. What's my audio like now? Is it okay? I want to get something like that too, like like what Scap has. He clips it onto his hat, and the rigged NFL trash. Sounds fine. Mind you, I'm like right here, so. But I want to get something that I can like Bluetooth to the tablet, and when I'm doing videos. Clear as Sub-Zero ice. But that shit's rigged too, Bushcraft. No. Dana doesn't fuck around. I wish I could play music in the background for you guys, but yeah, I figured that track. Yeah, I'm cash poor right now. I'm like having to flog stuff, so until work hits up. There'll be a flag thrown if Eagles get more than 10 yards. Well, I don't care if they get flags. I just need yards and touchdowns. It needs to be a huge me and my brother, we do picks for, like, he's really good at the sports betting and stuff like that. He's been the jock of the family, so when you are immersed in sports all your life, you get a good feel as to is what. And yeah, he's gonna clean up this weekend. I think Strickland's gonna knock out Duplessis. I can't say his name. Duplessis in the third. That's my opinion. I think that's gonna happen. And I don't know. It's hit and miss. Somehow up to 1,500 or 1,005 subs too. Well, grinding it out, Drac. You're getting there. You've passed that hurdle. Get another 5, and then you're a solid 1,000. Daytona's up in the house. Mayor of Chrisville. What is your name, Mr. Daytona? Are you Chris? Hence the Chrisville? Or is that an actual city in Daytona? Mayor of Chrisville. Chris. Oh, yes. Hence the yeah. Well, Mr. Chris, how is Daytona Beach today? And if you say it's fucking ducky, sunny, and you're in the fucking water, I don't want to hear about it because I still have to fight snow. Actually, I want to hear about it. One of these days, I'm going to get down to Florida. That's where the homie, big homie Scab is. Green Springs or Green Cove Springs. I think that's where he's at. Green Cove Springs, Florida. All I know is it takes him an hour and a half to drive like 40 miles to his job because it's stupid busy. Traffic sucks. I hate that. That's the one thing I hate about big cities. If there's too many people, I just can't handle it. Just can't handle it. Too many people just drive me nuts. I hate people. Not sweat, but it's warm. Nice. People would be 2 mics and transmitter with changing case. Well, that sounds good. Would that run you, Drac? I have a Bluetooth thing that came with like the camcorder thing that I got a few years ago. I don't know if that'll work, but I need to start upgrading. What I'd really need, like, so if there's anybody listening or watching right now and they have an old phone that's not like a dinosaur as far as technology, like if it's like 2 years or newer, and you're not using it, it's just sitting in a drawer, reach out and email me or tell me you got it and we'll figure out some sort of something. Just under, so basically $100 because the pound is like, each pound is basically $2 Canadian. Actually, I can't. Our money might have gone up in British pound. I don't know. Let's have a gander. Pounds $2. Pounds to Canuck buck. Yeah, a pound is $1.77 Canuck. Literally, look, £1 sterling, 177. Drac is on it. He knows. Mr. Hendricks, what's happening, homie? Fatwood is good. You know what? I've got some fatwood. I think I'll go when I go to the store. I'll take a chunk and light it, just because I haven't done a fatwood Friday in a minute. So it'd be nice to get back on those. I know there's a lot of people that even Mark doesn't even do them anymore. And he's got the freaking stove right in his house. But city stuff, you don't want to clog up your pipes with the soot, because nothing like a good old chimney fire to wreck the day. I was playing with some knives today. The Orion, I can't remember what this knife was called. Bushcraft, you remember this knife? Is the Orion Cletus, maybe? Cetus? I can't remember. But it's can you hollow out fat wood sticks to make a container for fire starting kit? I would imagine so. If you get a good, sorry, no clue. Yeah, I think this is Orion Cetus. Does it come with a little? The reverse clip. Oh, here we go. What is it? Yeah, the Cetus. Orion Knives Cetus. And it is it's got the I think this maple. It's definitely pretty. I like it. And it's sharp. And it's got that hollow grind. I think this was the prettiest version of this knife. The only complaint, if I have any, is it should have been a little bit longer, because you don't get a good, you gotta really maybe I got girly hands or something, but it's a struggle to get it. See, but yeah, she's a beaut. Orion Cetus. Hey, Miss Allie. Mr. Neil. So I believe that if you hollow, those hobo fishing reels, Mr. Hendricks, if you drilled out the innards of a good chunk of fat wood, I could see them being like, you can stick matches, and you can put some cotton balls with Vaseline. I can absolutely see it making for a good bushcraft fire starter kit for sure. The Fatwood Hobo Reel. That's right. All in one. You catch your fish and you can cook it all in one. That actually be maybe you're onto something, Mr. Hendricks. I could see that being a thing. I remember I made a couple Fatwood people out of, like, I made little stick figures out of Fatwood, and I was thinking I could sell those, like just make people that are made of Fatwood, and you light their fingers and turns into a fire starter. I don't know. It was funny for me. I just lit them up. I gave one to my friend, and hey, Squatch. How you doing, Mr. Leon? Life treating you well? Yeah, absolutely. Fatwood powder just gets smaller as you use it. Great for ferro rod handles. Just remember it's emergency use only. Don't want to use the handle if you don't have to. I mean, you don't necessarily need it. Like if you prep your fire lay, you don't really need a lot of Fatwood. Like you really don't. As long as you got some dry tinder and a chunk of Fatwood that's yay big. I mean, you can get a fire going with a pinky's worth of Fatwood. You just got to take the time to prep your fire lay before you start it. It's all in the prep, yo. And if you shave it up, like if you split that pinky in half and then make a whole bunch of little like matchstick size pieces of Fatwood and you light it all up, the instant heat that Fatwood generates, and if you have like a teepee style, all that heat goes up into the top of the light stall up, and then, or if you do the cabin style, or you put, I don't know, there's a few ways that you can take advantage of how much you need, right? It's all in the prep, I believe. Birch and fir wood burn too fast, blaze too bright, do not last. I don't know. Douglas fir is basically all the people burn out here. There's not a lot of hardwoods out here. I mean, we got maples and some oaks, but for the most part, Douglas fir. I mean, I live in a Douglas fir forest, so that's the most used wood for heat out here is the Dougie. I don't have access to birch bark out here. I actually met a friend. Well, I met him through here. Damien, he lived in Montreal. Haven't seen much of him actually. Anyways, we did a swap. I gave him a whole bunch of Fatwood, and he gave me a whole bunch of birch bark. And but yeah, it's flash tinder. You really have to set yourself up, like a handful of birch bark. Plunky, plip, plunk, plunk. DC Outdoors is live. Dan's good shit. He's getting lots of content out too. Douglas for the gasoline tree. You're absolutely true. It most of any the I don't know if it, but is it a conifer? Is it a conifer? Is the evergreen trees? I can't remember how that works. All I know is any evergreen tree has a certain amount of sap content. So and sap is flammable. So conifers, that's right. But if you get a healthy, unscarred tree that doesn't have many cracks in it, I mean that wood will heat a home real quick, for sure. Doug fir has some of the best smells, for sure. Flames from larch will shoot up high, dangerous. Sparks will fly. Yeah, I don't have larch. Do you have Walmart that I saw? I will never in my life buy fatwood. There's so many stumps in my backyard that is just loaded. So I mean, or if I have to go into town, I'll stop in Fern Gully and take a chunk off Matt's stump. I will never, ever, ever, ever buy a fatwood. In fact, if you want to buy it, Mr. Chris, send the money to me and I will send it down to you. And it's good. Ashwood green, ashwood brown are fit for queen. Fit for a queen with a golden crown. I don't know what that means. Oh, is that what the firewood scenes are? The smell of Doug fir and fatwood are awesome. Facts. It's absolute facts. Yes, it is. Oaken logs, if dry and old, will keep away the winter's cold. Poplar gives a bitter smoke, burns your eyes and makes you choke. Take all your little nursery rhymes, Mr. Hendricks. It's fantastic. I like cherry. I like apple. Hickory. Hickory is a good smoke. Miss Allie, I tell you, if I wasn't so broke, I would send you a box full. But I can't even afford to freaking. I'm seriously so broke right now. Trying to figure out an extra $1,000 a month for rent is it's interesting. I'm loaded here. I have fatwood that is like lava. It's everywhere here. Just I was just mentioned if anyone had no access. Yeah, you got all that loblolly down there, don't you? The pines. Even your like Scab was doing a video in the back 40 of his work and the pallets. You guys make pallets out of the pines and the pallets are loaded with freaking fatwood. It's insane. So pay attention. I'm trying to pay attention. I don't know. Hawthorne bakes the sweet bread. So it is in Ireland, said. You got it all figured out, eh, Hendrix? What's the B stand for? I've always wanted to actually ask you that. What is B Hendrix? What does the B stand for? Billy Bob? Boris? Blaine? Bob? Bill? Brody? I don't know many people that have B in their name. This is sad, people. I have this much coffee left, and then I have to go to the store and get sugar. Applewood will set the room. Pearwood smells like flowers in bloom. Applewood is one of the better smoking ones. And cherry, too. Oh, I tell you. I can imagine having to layer up just to go. You can't imagine or can imagine? I mean, I'll even show you what I'm having to deal with. Let's send this around the chair. Come on, work with me here. Fuck around. So, yeah, that's the shit I have to deal with. But sure is pretty. Oh, so here, see this stump right there underneath my thumb or finger right there? That's probably got 100 pounds of fat wood. So that's what I'm saying. I'll never, ever, 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 ever pay for fat wood in my life because no. Spend 2 minutes with a saw or, you know, it's all good. I think we got we figured out, we picked up what you're laying down. How about that? Bagging what you're mowing. Ashwood wet or ashwood dry. A king could warm his slippers by. Chris, seriously, bro, it would be it'd be night and day difference from concrete jungle to a forest like this would be probably quite an adventure for you. We got a lot of elk out here too, so it's kind of neat. Only a little snow, just a light dusting, a foot or two, you know, it's okay. I mean, last year we got less than this, and the year before that was way less than that. But the year before that, like 3 years ago, we got dumped on. But it comes in little waves. Like we'll get this, and then we'll get nothing. Like this is the first snow we've had, snow all year. I mean, first of the winter snow. So Vancouver got it was stupid. Like those cool scenes. How's your snow machine running? I mean, it's buried underneath snow. Haven't driven it anywhere. I've literally stayed here home throughout this whole snow. But now I have to go because stupid no sugar. It's brutal. Hey, Crisp. What's happening, homie? 80 degrees. Send some of that shit up here, Miss Allie. Is the snow machine running? You better chase it. My snow machine is a 99 Dodge Durango, and she's underneath 2 feet of snow. I haven't even cleaned it off yet. I should probably do that today. I'll probably end up just walking down to the store because I'm kind of getting cabin fever-ish, if you know what I mean. Been stuck in the house too long. And I'm starting to feel better. So, I mean, if anything, I'll dig out the truck, go to the store, get some sucre, come back. I might even start the truck just to get her going. But what days? Oh, I was gonna use this fucking laptop as a tablet again. Don't do it. It's not a tablet. Go gadget arm. What was I gonna do? Saturday the 8th. I have to. Oh, Mark, your package is at the post office. I talked to them yesterday or the day before, and they're gonna hold. So I live in a small town, and our post office place where I have my PO box, they only hold stuff for 2 weeks, and then they send it back to the sender. I'm sure whether it is prosecute now. Don't put it off until later. Well, I'm going to procrastinate. I want to hang out with you guys. And it's only like it's just noon here now. So noon 30. Noon 39. And I've had 2 coffees, so I'm okay for the most part. My coffee intake has been phenomenal as of late, actually. I went from drinking, well, Kimmers and I used to drink pot after pot after pot after pot. Like, my coffee consumption was probably 5 to 6 12-cup pots of coffee a day, and new. Now I'm down to 2 8-cup pots a day. So, I mean, my consumption has drastically gone down, but I need to slowly take this one down because I don't want to have those headaches and bluck feelings when you're like it, with anything like these things. I'm trying to get rid of these things, but the last 2 months have been really stressful. So, and I've already nixed the meds, so I'm not nixing all my nasty bad habits like this one. That one will stay with me for the rest of my life. But coffee and cigarettes is the next two things gone because you know. Oh, before I forget, please put some thoughts and prayers out for Ron T. Sawyer. He's got the yuck. He's feeling like ass, and he's got the flu. I think he's got the flu, not the yuck. But he's down and out. So if you can put some thoughts out there for Ron T. Sawyer, aka Pops, aka the Legend. Yes, please do that, because he is one of the most amazing people of our community, and we got to take care of them. You know, the fam is strong when we are together, for sure. So thanks, Mr. Hendricks. Thanks, Miss Allie. Yeah, it's Pops is one of a kind. He is got to be if there are any get well soon, brother. I should tell them that we're live right now, and you guys can tell them yourselves. I wonder if I can. Probably can share this. Let's see if I can share this to Pops and. My channel. Share this. Copy link. Send it to Pops. Paste. If there's any Southern State folks in chat, I confused one of my neighbors earlier when they were annoying me. I don't understand what that means. Well, bless your heart. Oh, that's definitely a Southern thing. That's a Bible Belt kind of saying. Well, bless your heart, darling. Miss Allie, you got that Southern accent, don't you? That's the way they say it when they're being sarcastic. Yeah, that's a sarcastic saying for sure. There's I don't know if it's there's a show that I think it's maybe Little Sheldon. Maybe I don't watch a lot of TV. I do, but I don't say bless your heart. Yeah, I bet. Yeah. You probably do the whole backhand to the people that say that. Actually, I can't see you being a violent lady. Mind you, a lot of Yankees think that I have an accent, but I'm Canadian. I'm just Canuck. That's Canuck for being fucking awesome, I guess. Eh? I wish I was close to Pops and bring him stuff. I call it like I sees it. I tell you, me too. There's no filter in this Canuck. If you're being a douche, I'll fucking straight up call you a douche. Or a douche canoe. Who said that? There was somebody that said that in the live one night not long ago. Douche canoe. Stop being such a douche canoe. Like, fuck yeah, that's dope. Fucktards are plenty everywhere. I think we were on the same live when that happened, Mark. I think it's 420 somewhere in the world. It's got to be. I got to find my big papers and roll a scud for a walk. That kind of talk is North Florida. So many of us feel just like Scab here in Florida. We're chill, but we have no chill. Yeah. Man, when I was scrapping, like, I tell you, if people were out of line, they got an up close and personal with me because I didn't fuck around back in the day. Even nowadays, I still don't fuck around. I don't. Is it worth the extra dough to get better bubble hash bags? Depends on if you're growing your stuff for yourself and you're making your own hash. I've bought in some bubble bag hash collectors, and you get what you pay for. I mean, the screen levels, like I've got, I can't remember what bag was the best, but I have a set of bags that are, I think there's 7 or 9 in the set. So like you get all the crumblies on the top, but the bottom bag, I mean, it had some, and it depends on how much product you're running through it too. I mean, one of my neighbors, specifically the one that annoys me, is the kind of guy who makes 2 short planks look like a computer. Oh, nice. Yeah. Smart like stick. Because, you know. Are you, I mean, unless you're pumping mass amounts of product through it, it's hit and miss, right? So up here in Canada, I mean, I've my doctor's already given me all the papers. I can light this whole house up and be legal. But as far as the legality, I can legally grow 4 plants per cycle. So I can only have 4 plants if I don't have the papers going at a time, whether it be indoor or outdoor. And 4 plants is not a lot of product to run through. But I mean, if you have 50 plants, I mean, the more the better, right? The more you run through, the more product you get. So everybody does it out here, bushcraft. So I mean, there's no profit in cannabis up here anymore. The government, everything's yeah, I mean, 4 plants. I mean, I did 7, 8. I think I did 9 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I did 9 4 years ago, and I ended up being, I think I got maybe 7 or 8 grams of really number 1 hash and then I probably got maybe 10 15 grams of number 2. And I mean, the quality was great, but I mean, for 4 plants, you know, like you're getting like that much hash. If you have 50 plants, you're Snoop Dogg. I mean, there's people that have thousands of plants. That's what the medical did here. Yeah, I mean, that's and the thing is the greed of the government, like when you know it only costs X amount of money to grow a huge so a pound of pot hydro grown, if you get a quick strain like a 6-8 week strain, I mean, you can pump them through, but that 1 pound is going to cost you $800 in hydro, basically. So, you know what I mean? So if you have 1 plant or one light and you have 4 plants, it kind of pays if you're able to flog it to somebody. But the government has these shops set up where they have 10,000 plants under freaking 1,000 lights, and they're charging people like 150 an ounce. I mean, if you buy the flavored stuff and like the high end, like I don't know, man. They're taking advantage of the people, is what they're doing. Instead of that's why, and there was a lot of backlash for that. That's why they gave everybody the opportunity to grow their own stuff. So, I mean, if you're good at what you're doing, and you can, I mean, some strains you can get a pound and a half, 2 pounds a plant. You know, like depends on if it's in a bucket, a garbage can, or like in dirt, like just in the back 40. The elk don't eat it. It's the deer. The deer that fucking, they're little fiends for the weed. Some plants aren't good. Gotcha, you seem pretty knowledgeable about the stuff. Just a suggestion to see if the problem. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I mean, I can probably get a pound of weed wholesale for $800, which is kind of the going rate for a pound of weed out here. Well, family, I need to go. You'll have a blessed day. Stay safe. God bless. Much love and respect always. 22 day. Thanks, Miss Allie. Have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. I just tried to pass a new law to legalize it here. They want to grow it and regulate it, then sell it to us, but still illegal to grow ourselves. And that's what they do. Like, it's like you used to be able to like brew. I think you can still brew your own booze up here, but Oh, this tariff war that Canada is going through with the States right now is kind of, I don't know what to think about it. I think we should just unite and combine forces and like be North America. Fuck America, fuck Canada. We're North America. Or something, because if we had if Canada and the US combined efforts and build our own refinery, we wouldn't have to export or import fuel sources like natural gas, diesel, gasoline. Like we wouldn't be able, we everybody would get a kickback because we would be exporting our own products instead of importing it all. It doesn't make fucking sense. And that's the same with Canada. They're doing a gun grab right now too. They've been doing gun grabs this whole Trudeau fucking bullshit fucking. I mean, if it doesn't have wood on your stock, it's an illegal gun in Canada. In some parts, yes. Some parts, no. I don't know. I mean, the amount of illegal drugs that are coming through the border from the other countries that are close to Mexico, and all the cartel stuff, like, I don't know, man. I mean, there's organized crime everywhere in the world. Like, there's no safe haven, but you know, I know a few Mexican friends, and one of my most favorite one is Gustavo, and he was one of the coolest Mexicans. His family, his whole family, they do gold and silver stuff. So he, like, his family has been doing that all of his life, and you know, yeah, there is some, like every country, there's good and bad in every country. So I don't know. If they're all vetted coming in and stuff like that, I 100% support legal immigration, but just opening borders and flooding and kicking out all of the criminals from your country and flooding other countries with your criminals, I don't agree with that shit. I don't know. I don't know if that and that's the thing, like, but it's legal to have alcohol. 95% of alcohol drinkers that have, well, I can't even say that because I don't know, but like, I don't know any hippies that want to go and shoot people, but the arrogance that comes with alcohol, you're allowed to have a gun. Like, so if you're drinking, it's okay, but if you're smoking pots and you're docile hippie that wants to eat candy, you can't have a gun. Shake your fucking head, man. Makes no sense to me. Like, make that make sense. You know what I mean? Make it make sense. You can have booze that makes people aggro and kills people, or smoke a little weed, eat some 5-cent candies, watch the movies and giggle. Prioritize shit. Alcohol is not good for you, and they've been bullshitting the people for years and years and years. Alcohol is really, really bad for you, but they can tax the fuck out of it. Like alcohol taxed in Canada right now is like you're paying almost 50% in taxes just for booze in Canada. So I mean, makes no sense. Makes no sense. We need to stop policing the world and financing the world. It's true. I've always thought we should be super content combined, a supercontinent combined US, Canada, and Mexico. I think it could be better. I mean, for sure. Like that or not, was it the NAFTA? I think NAFTA, like Mulrooney and who was the president at that point when Mulrooney? But they started that. I don't know. It could either be really, really beneficial or it would give the rest of the world a target. I mean, what needs to just come up, like Reagan said it best. If there was a threat off planet, it would unite all the humans together, knowing that there is bigger, more stronger things out there, and that we should be protecting this planet and the people that live on this planet. But Reagan was smart. I think he had the answers back then. Yeah. I would like to see what all this disclosure stuff happens with Trump. I've never heard of an agro store. Like, seriously, man, because there's not many of them. I mean, there's people that have bad reactions to the pot and they don't smoke it anymore. But like, I've never seen a hippie like want to shoot somebody when they've smoked a dupe. I love alcohol. It is the devil. I'm happy, brother. Me too. I gave up alcohol just over 6 years ago. Like last Thursday was not last Thursday, the Thursday before. So like 10 days ago, I took 6 years off the sauce, and I don't miss it. I don't crave it. I don't like it. It changes people. Like it makes them either really, really sloppy or aggro, or like I was the kind of drunk that after 2 or 3 beers, I couldn't stop drinking. Like I had to drink until I was falling down drunk. I couldn't I had no stop button. So had an argument with a stoner once. I gave in and ordered the pizza. Well, was it a good pie? I bet you it was a damn good pie. My 55 was my first time. Was 55 my first try? Really, Crispy? You were 55 years of age when you started. You had your first pull on some herbs. Well, damn, I have to roll to that because. Give me a second. I need to. My back. There it is. Oh, it's probably on the bed. I hear it. There it is. Maha. Maha. Because everybody needs a container like this. Patrick, what's happening, homie? Trying to get off the ice at the same time as 100 snowmobiles. Bad idea. Should have just kept on. Well, yeah. Yeah. Patrick, it's 420 somewhere in the world. It's actually pretty close to 420 in your world, actually. The Durban poison for a strain is fantastic for Durban poison is a really good pain weed, just so you know. Glasses are dirty as fuck. I'm getting tired of it though. I've been smoking it for a few weeks, and I mean it still helps each time I light up, but once you get that tolerance to a certain strain, the grinder, you just get cleaned. It's kind of getting gummed up. It smells delicious though. Oh, and the bottom part collects all the good stuff. I dig it. Yeah, Crispy, it's got to be 407 out there right now, isn't it? What flavor are you puffing on today? This is the tasty. Can't go wrong with the good stuff. $108. Yeah, but it's got to be 420 somewhere, Mark. That's what I was saying. It's close to 420 in Patrick's hood. B-52 bomber and get some lavender stuff from the streets. Both excellent. Hey man, doors are always open. If you guys are in my neighborhood and you're looking for some herbs to have a puff on, I mean, there's tons of dispensaries out here. You get little packages like this, or packages like this, or bags of the stuff. Close to, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh, I wanted the bigger papers. What did I do with those bigger papers? What did I do with them? Here. Oh, and we have these stupid rules. If you have smoke, you have to lock it in bags like this. It's like a lock bag. It's kind of neat idea, but because you're not to have access to your herbs as you're driving, apparently. Heaven forbid. I mean, I love having my license, and I would never fuck with anything that would damper that, because it took me a while to get all this stuff that I have. I don't want to fuck with that anymore. Oh, no, I can use the lid. I'll just use the lid. There's always fucking stuff that falls. What I need to do is get my dab rig torch happening, because I still have some dabs to do too. I'm trying to save it for my brother, and because my brother got me into dabs. I don't prefer it. I'll take a doob over a dab any day of the week, but for the most part, dabs fucking kick me right in the face. So if I don't have anything to do, like if football or a fight is happening, I'll hit a dab with them, and kind of ruins my day though. My motivation ends up being garbage, and see if I can show you guys my roll technique. I don't know if you can see that, but you can kind of see I leave a little bit on each side. You can see the flowers here. I do the 1, 2, 3. Pack it in nice. 1, 2, 3. Tuck, roll, lick. Good to go. Boom. Perfect dupes every time. End to end. Good to go. Bro, that's what hooked me on heroin, man. I had my brain injury. I ended up getting wicked headaches. They gave me Dilaudras and morphines, and it was brutal. So, and it was no small dose. Like I was eating them like fucking Skittles, especially when I had the ripper headaches with the brain injury there. But so my body got so addicted to the opiates that I had to literally tell my doctor, like, stop. I'm like misusing my meds. I'm fucking becoming a full-on blow. Like I was shooting my pills, and it was bad. And so he cut me off like half of the pills that I was taking. He took half of my prescription away, and then of course I already started dabbling with the darts, and the darts got me into a lot of trouble between cocaine and heroin. Like my addiction, like I was addicted to heroin and cocaine for years. Then I gave up the cocaine and kept using the heroin because, man, heroin is horrible. But this is the only thing that has saved my life. Yeah. I like dabs, but it's too much work for me. I don't have the patience. I've been rolling for over 30 years, and I ain't having it. Brother, give me a smoky over a freaking dabby any day of the week. Wait, ironic is illegal, but opium-based. Yeah, I mean, that's just the untaxed grub Only the untaxed drugs are illegal. Yeah. And big pharma, like, they don't care about your well-being. They just care about profit. Give a fuck if you died tomorrow because of all the opiates that you took. They don't care. It's you're just another paycheck to them. It's all about money for 75. For 75, Florida lets me smoke all year. Okay, so they give you the product, or do you have to buy the product on top of that license? I don't know how that works. To get all my paperwork done to light up the house, it would cost me $112 or $130, one of the two. I think depends on how many plants you want to grow. And then, like, if I were to light up this house, I can probably get I could probably safely get 100 plants in here and still have room to live. And after 3 months, I would probably have 100 pounds of weed, give or take. Usually, you can get, for every light, you get 4 plants per light. And if you have 4 plants per light, you're getting 4 pounds per light. Because if you keep them nicely spaced and they get equal parts light to food to sleep, you can get a good product. But like I said, like weed prices have dwindled as far as the black market, but the federal market, I mean, they're just they don't really care about the people that use it for pain, or it's a recreational thing now. So it used to be for medical, but because of all this hype and making it all freaking legal, it's they just want money. They're all about the monies. Yeah. Patrick, you better have one rolled. Yeah. Yeah. That's the license fee. Okay, gotcha. I refuse to take pain meds. Watch Hydro kill my mother. Dude, I tell you, had I been still using, so I was blessed that my bottom got me into treatment as the Fanny ended up showing up. Happy 420th, Patrick. Happy, Mr. Crispy. I think that's all I need. Good times, Charlie. Crispy, what are you puffing? I only had morphine in one situation. Nope, the same. Refused to take any of that stuff. I tried. They tried to get me addicted after my big skydiving accident. Myself only one morphine, one situation. Scared the bejesus out of the ER nurse. He came to X-ray. Morphine is normal. Some people can take it. Some people so. I have adverse, reversed. I don't know why, but opiates usually make people go on the nod and whatnot. Not me. It gives me energy, and I've want to do everything. And same with cocaine. Cocaine, people are just usually just wired and fucking. I can sleep on cocaine. It's weird. Well, I used to be able to. I don't know what kind of shit they got nowadays. Last time I was doing cocaine. They were cutting it with speed, and it burnt the nostrils and kept you up for days. And it was just not good stuff. So even the drug market for the illicit market is, you're just not getting what you used to get. Dirty drugs just to keep you hooked, instead of back in the day, Molly was a big thing, mushrooms and Molly, and when I was DJing and stuff like that, it was fantastic stuff, but it's been cut and stomped on. I mean, mushrooms are mushrooms. So you can't stomp on mushrooms. I mean, they can. I guess they could make it worse, but I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. Stupid stick got me. Good times, good times. U.S. represent 4% of the world population, but consumes 50% of the world's domestication. Well, yeah, it's big companies, and the amount of unhealthy people in North America because of all the foods and the fucking I think it's great that RFK Jr. is putting it on all the big companies right now, because it's making people question what really your body you're consuming as a product these days. You just don't know. That's why meat diets and even some of the vegetable diets. I mean, you don't even know what the vegetable was grown in nowadays. I don't know, man. I think vegetables are what we feed our food. Personally, I'm a mediatarian, and eggs and meat, and vegetables, root vegetables for your carbs, and I don't know. Bacon and eggs. Bacon. Because bacon. My ribs were still freaking killing me after morphine. I walked into the X-ray department about 300 meters away from ER. Broke asses living vicariously through you guys. Please took away. Brother Bushcraft, I wish you were closer, because Kyle, my man, what's happening, homie? Where is it? Oh, got the birth certificate. I'll go get the papers. I'll show you the papers because I'm excited about it. I'm gonna end up tripping and bringing this fucking laptop down somehow. Oh, the sun is out. sun is out. Man, I should be going to the store right now. But resting up, just got neutered yesterday. Oh, fuck. Did you really? The best cure is a hot tub and a 6-pack, they say. I don't know. Yes, sir. And I got my ID, and I got the birth certificate. Now I just need to get the photos. And Kyle, like, it's looking like it's going to happen for when you go to Michigan. I'll try and figure it out, man. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes, I'll make it happen. I don't care if I have to go door to door knocking for like bottles and cans just to fucking, yeah, like I'll make it fucking happen. Help me get my passport. I'll make a little neck hanger fucking sign. Get me the passport. Mark, you're right there. I could literally, I'll jump on. I'll go down to Victoria and get on that Clipper. And I don't what's closer to you, Mark? Seattle or Olympia? Kyle, make just let me know when you're going to be there, and I can make arrangements with the other people. Like whenever you have like a designated amount of vacation time that you're going to see the wifey's parents, let me know, because I want to see Pops, I want to see Mr. Carl, and I want to see Grumpy Grunt while I'm there as well. So it's going to be like a couple week adventure. I don't know if it would be a couple weeks or even if it's 1 week. Like 1 week hanging out with the fucking homies, that'd be fucking dope. Seattle's closest. Okay. So yeah, I would take the Clipper to Seattle, and you can just come and pick me up or give me your address and I'll find my way there. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be fucking phenomenal. Like, yeah, and I'm gonna try and chat at Grumpy, and figure out, like, he had made mention of some sort of knife palooza kind of deal, on the property. Like whoever shows up, they can kind of like pitch up camp and make breakfast and lunch, dinner for a couple of days and kick them all off. But like, if that was the case and it's set up around that time, like we could fucking just, it would be fantastic. And Michigan is a smoking state, so fan-fucking-tastic. Sign me the fuck up, because yes. That would be really fucking awesome. Yeah, I just got the notification, Neil. My fucking Habs are sucking big, gnarly balls this year. But whatever. Whatever. I don't know if I can bring this rig over the border, because it's like all, I mean, I probably could if I isopropanol the shit out of it. It needs a good cleaning anyways. Like this little plug right here, I think. No, yeah. But it's I gotta get my I gotta change that water out. Actually, it's pretty fucking nasty looking. Brother-in-law just left dabs. That's like my brother. That's all he does. He doesn't smoke flower or fuck all. Well, he does once in a while, like if he's at a ball game, because they come in those little tubes, little pre-rolled doobie tubes, and you can just light them up anywhere in Canada. It's but trying to drag your dab rig and a torch and fucking walk in just doesn't happen. They have those pens. Like I've got a pen too. These things, but these little cartridges that they come with, they have just about out of that one. I find the other one. I didn't like the other flavor of the other one. Made me cough too much. But whatever. It works. Fuck, I need to get a phone. I can't get a fucking. That's the thing. Like that's the thing that's setting me back a bit. So I tried to hook up accounts yesterday, and it frustrated me. I tried to make a PayPal account. What else? So with making new accounts for like email accounts, you need to have an email address to make a new email address. So riddle me that one. And I don't want to use the one that I have right now because I don't know if it's been compromised with everything. But I want to start a whole new everything because I need a phone. I need some sort of service provider like with Fido or TELUS. Set up the PayPal, set up the bank account, set up the what was I going to say? There was another thing I had to say, but I did, but there's default connections to all of her stuff, so I don't know if I accidentally sometimes send it to that one because it's one of the defaults, and I can't take it off because that tablet was I don't. Yeah. It's been there. Yeah. It's going to be okay. Just do this until everything's fine. Nodding and smiling, everything's good. Careful with Fido, Jerbs. If it sees the postman, it might chase it. That's funny. But dumped. I can't remember if I asked people what they're doing today. I know Kyle's just living some sort of pain. You got to get yourself, as much as I've been not a big fan of booze, like get a 6-pack and make the cold ones stick close and just pound them as they go down. The pain cease to be. So how does that work, Kyle? You don't even have a kid? How is that going to work for you? You just got neutered for no reason? Or are you guys going to adopt, or we can talk? Like, you don't have to say it here. Like, just say hi to the wife for us. Thank her for her most excellent care for you. We don't want to have any, and the Texas laws are really bad right now. But yeah, if when you're out, you can to Michigan. Michigan, I mean, you guys are basically Canucks at that point. You just have the Second Amendment and the First, well, all the amendments, but they're just right there. Brother. Ping. Like, it's against the law to have kids down there? I don't understand the laws. Let's see this way. I've been trying to get that appointment for over here. Oh shit, eh? Your medical system, even though it's for hire and for profit, still takes that long to get your nads fucking nipped. Fucking probably be easier to just go to a bull ranch and get fucking snipped. Basically the same thing, isn't it? They're a little bit more, brand you afterwards, but and what is that? So is that that's something that isn't necessarily needed, but see, that's fucked. That's a whole lot of fucked. Which would makes no sense. So if you think at it as a financial gain, like, you're gonna whack the person that is paying taxes or the parasite that's killing her. I mean, I'm all pro whatever, but it doesn't affect me. Like, if it affects you and you need it to be done, and that's like, fuck. I have zero fucking anything to do with it. So I mean, why should I fucking care? I don't know, man. Kyle. Did they give you lots of treats? Did they rub your belly and say to you, "Good boy"? That fucking made my day, brother. Kyle, fuck, you're funny, man. All you people are funny. You've been fucking keeping me smiling all day. But that was the first fucking full on. That's fucking funny, Kyle. That's a good puppy. Fuck, man, that's funny. Oh, and this is not a toboggan. A toboggan is a sled you go down a fucking hill. This is a toque, eh? It's a fucking toque. Fucking toque. Eh. No fucking toboggan. Tell your doctor you didn't give me shit. They stopped giving Valium yesterday. Told me to take Tylenol. Or like an ibuprofen for swelling. Or like what's that other one? Fucking ibuprofen or I don't know. I can't remember. And thank you. Not a toboggan. It's mainly southern people that call that a hat that. Really, no, this is toque. This is a hat. I mean, there's some fancy fucking toques. I'll show you some fancy toques. These one, that one. Lavas. There we go. And I'm back. Okay, so a hat is a hat is a hat. That's a fucking. I think people call them shiesties, but it's a balaclava. It's a fucking toque, eh? It's a big one. Weird pointy top hat. You got your wool toque, you know. You got the fancy ones. They got the ear covers, because you know. And then you get the ones from you know, the Olympics. And these ones are when the Olympics came through Canuckville in 2010. This was what all the athletes wore, and it was you know, it's a fucking toque, eh? This one's my oldest toque, and I like it the most. But shit, gotta go. Hope you have an awesome weekend, man. Gonna be awesome when you get that passport. Hey, Kyle. The UFC fight is tonight, and Super Bowl. Who are you picking? And what's the score? Fool of a toque, throw yourself in next time and rid of your stupidity. Gandalf is, yeah, one of the biggest hippies. It's true. But, well, the sun fucked off. Which way is the clouds going? Oh, yeah, it's coming this way. I should probably get to the store before it starts snowing. Philly, KC. So what about the Duplessis Strickland fight? Get some. I'm calling Strickland in the third. He's gonna knock it. Take it back. It went the full 5 rounds last time, but on points, Duplessis won the fight. He actually won that fight, but I think Strickland's going to put a hurting on him, and he'll knock him out in the 3rd. That's my prediction. I think Strickland should be the Prime Minister of Canada because needs to straighten up the freaking ranks of our government. That's for sure. KC, just because I was stationed an hour away from the stadium years ago. Nice. And the score? What do you think? Is it going to be plus 50 game, or is it going to be like but hey, you're like the wife has got you on a strict sit the fuck down schedule and she's taking care of you. You should take advantage of that and get some hype in. It only happens once a year, you know? Super Bowl is one day. You don't have to watch the whole thing. It's just a good time. $14.21 for Casey. Okay, I'm gonna put that bet in. I'll let you know how it hits. Well, you'll be watching the game, maybe. You know, get the highlights, catch the halftime. At least you'll know at halftime if you're on par with what's happening. Anyways, blessings, Mr. Kyle. You get some rest. And summer's coming, man. Summer's coming. And I have to go to the store anyways. This is actually fun. I've done almost an hour, 2 hours almost. So hope everybody has a safe day. We'll be on for 5, me and Mark. Binging the old X-Files. Scully and Mulder. Oh, it's just a corner store. They don't have Dapoon. Actually, I'm going to have to call the store. I don't want to walk there if they don't have sugar, because that'd be a shit show. I'd be pissed. I'd be so pissed if I walked there and there was nothing. Anyways, like, share, subscribe, all that shit. I really have to start promoting the channel. Leave a comment. I always answer the comments. Sometimes I've just been hearting and thumbing it, but we'll figure it out. I believe she took the container with the brown sugar, but there could be brown sugar in the cupboard. No, she would have taken it because I don't use it. Yeah, but maple syrup flavored coffee is just not my jam. Just couldn't get it. Couldn't get behind it. Yeah. But the store or the country grocer. So that's the only things I got options of. And because the snow and whatnot, chances are that everything that I need at the store hasn't been stocked. So I don't know. I'll call before I leave. Remember to hug a vet, love a vet, appreciate a vet. Thank them for their service. Kyle, blessing, brother. Thank you for your service. And anybody else that's watching, listening, because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have the freedoms to do this kind of stuff. So thank you guys very much. As well, if you're an addict, never stop quitting. My email is in the about section. If you're struggling with your addiction and you need to get into rehab, detox, or a treatment center, reach out. I got 2 big ears to listen, and Google is right here. So I can find a place for you if you're in need. I cannot financially help you at all, but I definitely can get you what you need. And Kyle, Mr. Drac, Crispy, thanks for hanging out with the likes of me. Everybody else, Bushcraft. Oh, I just used it as a tablet again. Stupid sticks. Anyways, stay safe, stay blessed. Know that you're absolutely appreciated and loved. And me and Mark will be live at 5, which is in like 3 hours and 9 minutes. So we'll see you all then.